Okay, students, welcome back to the lecture series of PHP. Today we are going to start with chapter number 6, that is storing and protecting data. The table content is setting and reading cookies, protecting online files and understanding session variable. PHP cookies. What are PHP cookies? So cookies are used to store the information on a web page in a browser so that when the same user comes back to the page, that information can be retrieved from the browser itself. So students, basically cookies are nothing but it is a small file in which information about the user is stored on the browser. For example, if you type your username in Gmail, when you come next time, that information is stored in the cookie. So when you just press first alphabet of your email address, the remaining address will be shown. That is the information information is stored in the cookie file. A cookie is a small file. A cookie is a small file with maximum size of 4 KB that the web server stores on the client computer. They are typically used to keep track of information such as username that the site can retrieve to personalize the page when the user visits the website next time. A cookie can only be read from the domain that it has been issued from. Cookies are usually set in HTTP header. So students, basically the maximum size of cookie is 4 KB that the web server stores on the client computer. So the 4 KB file is stored on client computer. It is basically to keep track of information such as username, as I said, that the site can retrieve to personalize the page when the user visits the website next time. Cookies are usually set in HTTP, that is Hypertext Transfer Protocol header. Okay, now what are the uses of cookie? Cookies are often used to perform following tasks. First one, session management. Cookies are widely used to manage user session. For example, when you use an online shopping cart, you keep adding items in the cart, and finally when you check out, all those items are added to the list of items you have purchased. This can be achieved using cookies. Second one, user identification. Once a user visits a web page using cookies, that user can be remembered, and later on, depending upon the search visit pattern of the user, content which the user likely to be visited are served. A good example of this is retargeting, a concept used in online marketing where, depending upon the user choice of content, advertisement of the relevant product which the user may buy are served. So first one, we have session management, in which session is managed, and second one is user identification. They have given a good example where a user comes for any online shopping website, he adds the product, but when he comes next time, the previous shopping, the area of his shopping are targeted. Third one, tracking and analytics. Cookies are used to track the user, which in turn is used to analyze and serve various kind of data of great value like location, technologies, example of technology that is browser and operating system, where the user visited, how long he stayed on the various pages, etc. So by cookies, tracking is and analytics is also done, like location, tracking of location, then which technology or which browser or which operating system is used by the user, and etc. Now how to create cookies with PHP? A cookie is created with set cookie function. Okay, so in PHP, how we have to create cookies? Cookies we have to create by a function, that is set cookies. Syntax: set cookies name, value, expire, path, domain, secure, HTTP only. Okay, now out of the students, only name parameter is required, all other parameters are optional. So basically name parameter is a parameter which is compulsory and remaining parameters are optional. So we have to create cookie with a function, that is set cookie function, in which we have different parameters, but the name parameter is compulsory and rest are optional. A simple example of cookie on the screen. We have just opened PHP tag in which we have taken first variable, that is $cookie_name equal to user, and again one more variable, that is $cookie_value equal to name, that is John. As we have studied in the previous slide that we have to use set cookie function to create a cookie. So we have used set cookie function in which we are passing $cookie name variable and $cookie value variable. Time is optional and we are just passing time, that is 86,400 into 30. 86,400 are nothing but seconds that are in a day. So in a day we have total 86,400 seconds multiplied by 30. Basically we are talking about 30 days. We are using if statement. If your dollar is set $cookie and your $name, if we find this, that means cookie name is not set, else cookie name is set. So by running this program you can just see the cookie for your 1 day or 30 days. The following example creates a cookie name user with the value John. Okay, it will be created. The cookie will expire after 30 days. Why 30 days? Because we have multiplied it by 30. So your cookie will expire after 30 days. If you reduce the time, for example, I just take 86,400. So it will be only valid for 1 day. If I take 120 seconds, so it will be valid for only 2 minutes. Okay, so student, make sure that you run this example in your practical lab. Next is how to delete a cookie. Now we have created cookie by using set cookie function. Now to delete cookie, that is to delete a cookie, again we have to use set cookie function with an expiration date in the past. Okay, so we have created cookie with set cookie name. Again when we have to delete cookie, we have to delete the cookie, but we have to give the expiration date. The example is given, like we have used set cookie function user time and just we are doing minus 3600. Okay, so when we are giving my value in minus or the previous value, your cookie will be deleted. Okay, this is example in which if cookies are enabled. Okay, set cookie, we are just taking one variable test_cookie. We are taking test time plus 3600. If your count of cookie is greater than 0, that means cookie are enabled, else your cookies are disabled. Okay, so student, make sure that you run this program in your practical lab. We will just wind the session right now and we will continue the remaining topic in next session. A quick recap what we did today in this session. We have just started with chapter number 6, in which we have seen topic number 1, that is PHP cookies. We have seen what is cookie, we have seen use of cookie, we have seen how to create cookie by using set cookie function and give the particular time. We have seen example of cookie, how to create cookie for 1 day or 30 days. Again we have seen how to delete a cookie. So students, we will just stop the session right now and remaining topic we will continue in the next session. Thank you.